Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Big Chat. We are glad you're here. Welcome for another great show. We have a great show lined up tonight, and I've kept my ladies up late tonight, so let's just get this going real quick. There's the wonderful and beautiful Cheyenne and the wonderful and a beautiful Amanda.
I'm not drunk enough yet.
Nick's Insider, welcome. What? Not sure if those are words I should say. Denise,
it's their name. You can say it.
I might get slapped. You never know. Speaking of slapped, who's Chet? Denise says hello to Chet. Who's Chet? Am I drunk already? And I haven't started?
I think that was supposed to be Shy, but I'll take Chet for today.
Hey, Chet. How the hell are you, Chet? You having a good day?
I haven't had enough to drink either. I just reached for my mouse, and I don't have a mouse. I'm on my laptop. It's too late to be doing this.
Cam's 2 brain cells are wearing off.
Holy cow. Box of rocks, God. I'm telling you. Box of rocks. I still, deep in my heart, I feel like he's trying to throw it, but can he really be that stupid?
I think he's really that stupid.
I was hoping that it was all a game, but we are now into the Final Four, and I kind of think he's just that stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it could be a rough night. I may have to call for reinforcements. I have to call for Andy after a while. I don't know. Maybe past his bedtime. I don't know. But
let me get the pickles first. Hold on.
Whoa, whoa.
Chris says it's authentic stupidity. Yes.
Yep.
I agree.
I keep hoping, but then I'm thinking, even when he was playing in professional sports, because he rode the bench for a year in the NFL. Well, actually, I don't guess he rode the bench. He was it's the team that they play during the week to practice like the other team. I forget. There's a name for that. And so that was the team he made. I don't even know if it was for a pro team. And then he played for a year in Canada. It's Canadian football is not American football. So he didn't do well at them, so he couldn't be that great athletic. But he graduated.
Do we have some transcripts somewhere?
We might need
video of him not cheating off someone.
Practice squad. That's right, Chris. Yeah. During the week, like they pretend they're the Miami Dolphins or the Washington Redskins, or Commanders, whoever the hell they're supposed to be playing. So
I'm gonna need some transcripts for proof on that, because
didn't we look that up at the beginning of the season? Go ahead. I'm gonna look, because now I'm curious.
That was the beginning of the season. We're in October now. You expect me to remember that?
It was just a few short weeks ago.
I can barely remember what I had for dinner last week.
Yeah.
Fair. Let's see.
Oh, geez. I was really...
Physical therapist with a master's at the University of Mass, Amherst. He's got a major in physical therapy, obviously. And he finished his master's degree up at Penn State. His minor is communications and broadcast journalism.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you.
So he's book smart.
But he knows this. He knows broadcast.
I don't even think he knows that. He's on a damn TV show.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He is very good at, he has convinced them 3 times that he has famous cousins. Denzel, I forget who the other. I mean, I was watching the live feeds and I'm like, man, he's like, he really is third cut. Cause he's like talking. He's like, yeah, well, I don't like to go to the red carpet anymore because of the, and he was like fluently coming off with it and they were like buying it. And after about an hour, he's like, oh, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
he did
it
twice
is.
that I've seen. Once, Denzel was like his third cousin, and yes, because I came on the show asking you, the guy that Rocky played, fought in one of the Rocky movies. He said that was his second cousin, that they grew up together, and he like knew stuff about him and was good. Well, I mean, he was making it up maybe, but it was still he was hook, line, because I even was fact checking it before we came live because I'm like, holy shit.
Maybe he is just playing on them.
If he runs the table from here, it's going to be crazy. He's still going to lose.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't know if I was a jury member and he ran the table at the end and he's like, hey, I never got HOH. I was nominated. I'm a chameleon, slid right through, didn't get any blood, and didn't send a single one of y'all home.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, if it's him and Chelsie up there with everything that Chelsea's done, if they send that dumbass home with $750,000, I will go punch a wall.
Now, well, that's happened before with Paul twice.
I think I'd rather Chelsie have it than that dumbass.
If he sits next to Chelsie and wins, it's because the jury's bitter. If he sits next to Makensy and wins, the jury's dumbass.
I can't.
But
I can't. I can't.
I'm hoping that this one is the slip and slide competition.
Kimo's gone.
Yeah, Kimo's gone.
Rubina, send him home. Send him home.
For Kimo to win over him and that competition, going up the thing, sliding across, I mean, that was a huge workout. And Cam is far more fit than Kimo. And for him to just take breaks.
And for Kimo to come in third at a little over 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What the actual fuck was he doing?
Yeah.
I watched an hour long show and still have a difference in some of them.
I have stage 4 terminal disappointment after Tucker left.
Yeah.
It's been boring as shit. I don't have anybody to watch Rubina screw.
Well, they did do something cool tonight. When they went to Julie and they sang her the little song.
Yes.
I think production knew they were going to do it because they turned the camera to look at her and her face. In all the years I've seen her do the show, and even when she tried to do Real News, I've never seen that look. So that was really cute. That was really good. So I was happy about that. So
yes,
is it too early to say that you guys are my favorite Final 5 house guests
ever?
Yeah. But don't tell anyone else. This is just on live TV.
Yeah, don't tell anybody. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm still not.
Rubina has to win. Rubina has to win.
Rubina needs to win, and she needs to put it. But now here's the Twitter world. If she puts Cam and Chelsie side by side, she's racist. That'll be the
They can't do that. She's Filipino.
Yeah.
I was telling you, they're gonna tear her apart.
Now, if MJ does it, yeah. But if Rubina does it, no.
MJ's not bright enough. The whole friggin' season, she should have been cutting these people.
She's too busy sucking Cam's dick after she sucked Matt's.
Holy cow. Yeah. But there was a really good picture of his eyes being squeezed out of him by Matt. So,
but you know what the thing is? I know they're in like the girls group, but what I don't understand
the girls group is what though?
Them trying to get out the people who could beat them. Like, if Rubina wins, why wouldn't she put up Makensy and Chelsie, because they're the two that could win over her?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I don't get that. You're not friends. I'm trying to win $750,000. I like a lot of people, but I don't like a lot of people.
Whose dick do I gotta suck? like I will continue to say, it is $750,000.
Like, Kimo wasn't even that big of a threat. If I was Makensy, I would have wanted Chelsie out.
But they're friends.
She's the biggest.
That's her final two.
That's $750,000.
I ain't got no fucking friends then.
She may need it before it's over.
She needs
before this season is over. And if Cam wins, I'm just going to go on a week-long bender.
Stranger things have happened. Yep, $750K can buy you better friends.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Like I said, whose dick do I gotta suck?
K1, she wouldn't be friends with me anymore. But yeah, I mean, you're right. But
oh God.
He's got a master's degree in broadcast communication and journalism. That means he had to
cheated
and stuff.
He cheated through that whole communications degree because boy doesn't know how to communicate for shit. He knows how to lay in a bed with a blanket over his fucking head.
But he hasn't made one enemy at all this season.
Maybe that's his.
Because he's a fucking chameleon.
He hasn't crossed words, and he's always like quick to defeat. Oh, you're overthinking that.
It's because he's calm and he's namaste.
So, yeah, and well, remember that was one of his things. Little.
Somebody needs to check. Somebody needs to check. See if he brought a bag of crystals with him.
Well, we know Glitter Girl did. We know that for a fact. So somebody else did, but I don't think it was him. I think it was one of the ladies. I don't remember. It might have been Rubina. So that's a valid point. True.
Yeah. Never know.
No. It's going to be a rough week. So, Cheyenne, are you ready to start, or do you need to take another couple shots before we get you fired up? Holy sweet Jesus. Maybe a 5-hour show.
Yep, we're good. Yep.
She'll turn the tiara around backwards. Roll damn tide, or whatever it is to say in West Virginia.
Eat shit pits in West Virginia. I can't find my tiara.
It's on your head.
No, that's my crown.
Your crown. Oh,
I don't know what happened to it.
Oh. Wendell broke it and took it.
All right, listen here, folks. So, listen here. Oh God! So we're at day 80. Feels like day 180.
It's our 21st show. Yeah.
And so I love that MJ started off the episode with Chelsie doesn't want to target me, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right? Fuck off, Facebook user. Fuck right off. And take Wendell with you. So, MJ said that, and that's why I don't understand how we ended where we ended tonight, but MJ said that Kimo is the least likely to take her to the end. And this is the 7th time for him being up on the block. And Rubina is holding out hope that MJ, if she won, would use the veto on her and then put up Chelsie. Not gonna happen. And through their boredom, they decide to play the tortilla challenge, and MJ and Rubina commence filling their mouths with water and smacking each other in the face with tortillas.
I think Spike Me Monkey had a better competition.
I didn't need the mental image. Thank you, Spank Me Mommy, for that. Thank you so much. So to make everything even, Rubina decides to find a step stool to hop up on, so that she is now taller than MJ.
Barely.
And yeah, barely. And smacks the living shit out of her with it.
Yes, she
and
did.
MJ said she is Rubina small but mighty, and she hit MJ in the face so hard with the tortilla that the tortilla flies out of her hand. So that was our only moment of levity during everything today. So then MJ and Chelsie are talking, and MJ is putting up the idea about if she wins the veto, to use the veto on Rubina and put up Cam. And Chelsie is obviously very much not happy about that, because she thinks, oh, it's because Rubina has been in her ear and is telling her all kinds of shit that's bullshit, but true bullshit. And MJ is saying that, you know, she would use it on Rubina, and that would kind of be like her consolation for putting her up last week. And then we start getting into tonight's whole debacle of how the women have been carrying Cam through the whole competition. So Chelsie goes to talk to Cam about everything, but she doesn't want to outright tell him MJ's plan. But is kind of like, hey, you know, here's how things are going. And he's like, nah, it's all in your head and I'm not worried about it. And MJ is like, you know, well, what has he done for my game? And, you know, if we're carrying somebody, you know, to the finale, they better be pulling their weight. Motherfucker ain't pulling his weight.
No.
So then we get into the veto competition, which is BB Comics. So they have to climb up the ladder and slide across their little zip line thing to view the comics that are set up in the other room. And they have to put them all in order. And there are 2 sets of cards, one that's correct and one that's not. And they have to go through each of these and decide which one is the right one, which is the wrong one, and put everything up there correctly. So I thought Kimo personally had the best strategy of everything, of getting everything up there in the right order first, then going back through. So if you want to pull up our pictures of those.
Sure. Which one you want first, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
All right, we'll start with Angela.
That was my favorite one. That was the only one that I noted. That's good.
Crazy eyes.
She's going nuclear.
Yeah. Who was it that looked at hers and yelled, "No balls"?
MJ.
That was the only thing I remember. That's the only.
Now, so where is the giant claw coming from, though? It's not attached to anything.
I think it's like a PR-24 police baton handle. I think the handle's in her hand and it goes back and.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever did these did fantastic.
Yeah, they usually do. CBS usually spends a good amount of money on these and does some good work. So it's the colorer they don't pay, I guess. Well, I don't know because they had to draw the balls in.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the color for everything is pretty good.
Yeah. I really like them. I've always liked their comics. They did Julie last year for one of the first time. I think it was the first time. I think I've got that one. I'll show it to you. But yeah, I like. But yeah, hers was down here. It was something about nuclear balls. Angela didn't have any balls.
Yep.
And I wish comics were just $2.99 each.
We're sorry, Chris, that even her comic angers you. So sorry. Yeah. That was my favorite one though. Just for it would have been better if she was like smashing him through a building, but you know.
Yeah. When she walked into the jury house, I was like, I would have lost my mind. I would have been thinking, I can't get away from this woman.
She's crazy. Yep.
Just fucking keep her.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if I can find the Julie one real quick. But yeah, that dang it. Yeah, last year they had some good ones. So I should have saved them from last year since I still got everything else from last year. I haven't deleted anything. Oh, maybe I don't have them. I thought I had the chin bot.
Well, we did have an MJ bot, so.
A cyborg. Yeah, none of them had an AI theme, did they?
I think hers was probably the closest.
Oh, wait a minute. Here they are. This is last season's. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta move this over here. Well, come on. Get up there. You can do it. All right. So this was Corey. She's married to Corey, one of the contestants last year.
What was her?
I can't remember who she was trying to put a pillow over their head.
Was she actively trying to on the show?
I can't remember. Well, maybe we'll figure out which contestant it was. But yeah, the person did like Quinn, sleepwalked and stuff. And yeah, this guy, his mom was in the house during the season. So, and he was hitting this the entire time, even though his girlfriend was at home watching.
Oh my God.
She kept his dog.
Oh wow.
She came in third because she didn't do anything. So he was kicked out of the house. I don't know how many times, and they had battle backs and competitions, and he won his way back every time.
Giving Bertha to the dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the one guy's mom. I can't remember. She was a Survivor contestant, and I think she made it to like fourth. And
she's comfortable kicking ass. Yeah.
She stayed in her bed the whole time, the whole season.
Oh, okay.
Corey, he's the one that ended up marrying America. I don't know why he got the swim one though. I can't remember because Matt was. Matt was the one that almost won the season. I can't remember her name, but she had to wear a costume and be connected to another player. And her costume was they drilled a hole in a kayak and wedged her fat ass in it. So,
jeez,
she had to wear it for like a whole week. It was funny.
Oh,
he was a psychiatrist that got kicked out like the second week after he had a meltdown on everybody and started telling them all how crazy they were. So.
It's giving Willem Dafoe.
Oh, Izzy. I couldn't stand her. She would not shut up. She was the Angela of last season. She would not shut up. This is the guy who ended up winning it. He had to wear a costume for a whole week because he lost the egg contest, and he had to do the competition in costume for endurance for the longest. They made him wear the chicken contest.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's because he would take and steal people's food. And he took, I can't remember who it was. One of the players had a muffin. They had made muffins. They'd left one out. And he took a bite of it and set it back on the center table.
Oh no.
Oh my. And it was the whole like 3 or 4 last weeks of the thing. It was a thing. She was mad about it. So I don't remember her stick. This is the guy. He was an Olympic swimmer. And
did he pee in the pool?
No, but he was deaf, so I don't know why he didn't win. Oh, hey, Rock Solid. I don't remember her story either. Joe Billy, he was cool. He got cut just because he was on the wrong side of the vote. He's from Gatlinburg. He owns one of the moonshine companies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a Red something is his nickname on TikTok. Yeah, he's a big time person. This girl, she was great. She was a Nashville country and western star. Well, no, I shouldn't say star. She played in Nashville, a lot of local places, and she got kicked out because she was.
They did a great job on the boots.
She was too blonde. So.
All right, Dolly.
Yeah, she was too blonde. But that's not. I'm looking for the chin bot. Go ahead, keep talking. I'll find it because I know I've got it. And now I'm angry about it.
But I mean, so I thought Kimo had a really good strategy on how he was doing everything. And the only thing he struggled with there at the end was, I know it was T-Cores and I think it was Matt's that he got switched. And MJ struggled with what was wrong with Rubina's comic. And I thought Chelsie did pretty good too. Just Cameron. I mean,
he had to take a break. He was tired.
I'm pretty sure this will make the 3rd week in a row that or at least the 3rd episode in a row that he's done something. And just, we got the candy stacking one where he's literally just standing in the room, just what the fuck? And then last week,
that's Corey. He married a hot chick. The skinniest girl in the house, he lost a bet to her, and he had to wear her costume all week. It was just a bet between 2 players.
Work it, Corey.
Oh my god.
Work it.
It was a good season.
And then we've got last week with Chelsie down there narrating everything. Motherfucker sticks his head out of the box and is just like,
yep.
And then this week, Jesus take the wheel. Jesus take the wheel. Mr. Physical therapist, football player. I can't. I need a break. Oh my! Kick him out of the fucking game already. What the fuck?
He was tired. He needed a break.
You're a fucking football player.
I wonder if he thinks I'm hot. These girls aren't going to kick me out. I wonder if that's his thought.
I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired.
Wow.
These women would just make up their mind and fucking get rid of him already. because he's skating by, he's throwing the damn comps, he's taking a fucking break from the fucking comic books. Send his ass home already. The dick ain't that good. The dick ain't that good, Makensy. Makensy. It's not worth $750,000. I promise. Oh God. I'm gonna have an existential crisis after this season is over.
And let's hope they do reindeer games.
Oh God. I've got it.
Maybe it was in reindeer games. I don't keep that.
Oh God. But I loved Rubina going through it and just I tuck and miss that guy. Me too, Rubina. Me too.
We all do.
Because we miss a guy that likes to play games.
It's true.
And he's great at puzzles.
And he's got the dog in him.
They did him justice on his.
Mm-hmm.
They did so many. He's got so many good looks in this.
Oh, they even put his Ace Ventura one in there.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, I like his.
He'll tuck you up.
Yeah.
I never got to see a close up of his. I love that.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Let's see. We're still stolen. Chaos and Snooze. Vito stolen. Global glitter outrage.
Block and shambles.
Unexpected. Expect the unexpected now.
Expected. Unexpected now expected.
Block and shambles. That's great. Because he did. He worked the game.
I need a copy of that.
In a great way.
That would make a great poster.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna put it right back here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't remember what was different on his. Was his the writing?
I don't remember on his because I never got to see that one close up. I know Angela's was the nuclear balls. Leah's was the trash can.
Rubina's was the lines on the street.
Yeah, hers was pastrami instead of salami.
Hey, they didn't do her breasticles any good.
They gave her too much.
You can't really tell from that angle.
And they gave her too much.
Yeah, it looks a little overboard. Yeah.
Her ass is kind of small though. I don't know.
They did very good on making it look like her though.
Yeah, the artist did a good job. They did a great job. Is there anything hidden in here? No.
Hidden breasticles, I think that's about it.
Yeah. Well, the zipper's not even about to bulge, so I don't think so. But go on.
No, I mean there all you could really do on that was just like okay, well everybody's strategy was and that one was the color of the jacket. On the other one was green.
Yeah. Chris says her rack is oversized there. Yeah, he does. He blends right in.
And that's the only face he knows how to make.
He didn't have his little cap on, his beanie, his toque.
He didn't deserve it.
He wears it all the time.
But I think by far Kimo and Chelsie probably had the best strategy on how they did them. Oh, and so for Cedric, it was the little flamingo dude wasn't down there.
Oh, down there. Okay. Are these just supposed to be his little followers?
I guess so. Why does Benjamin Franklin have a plunger and why does that lady have a sausage for a hand?
I don't know the answer.
Is he?
It was probably something he said stupid during the season.
Oh, well, maybe she's supposed to look like Dutch.
Yeah.
But I like that barely legal, totally lethal.
He was only voted out because he got caught in the trap. That's the only way he got voted out.
I didn't get to see hers either.
I don't understand hers.
Well, that was when her and Cedric were...
the mascot.
Oh, yeah. From the beginning, yeah. So,
yeah.
But she's done stuff during the rest of the season.
Yeah, but I feel like what they put down there at the bottom was pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They did a really good job on her face, too.
Yeah, the artist did a great job. Even the toaster's smiling.
It's not the... shoot, what was that cartoon? Is that like the Happy Little Toaster or something?
I don't know the answer to that, Chris.
It's a special plunger.
Usually there's something tucked in there, and there's like a meaning behind it for all of them.
I didn't get to see all of his either.
Jose,
the brave little toaster.
Yeah, the brave little toaster. Yeah, I know the thing on his was the Dr. Will thing.
Yeah, I do like Dr. Will, and then he didn't have the rewind button or fast forward or something button on his. But they did a good job on him.
Mm-hmm.
I like the VHS on his hat and the CDs on his knees.
Yes, and it's a VCR.
Mm-hmm. And he's got the VHS tapes on
his coat.
Data.
It's cute.
That's great. There's a remote for a handle.
Now they should have given him a monocle.
Yes.
He could have wore that well, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not going to meet Dr. Will.
Well, apparently he was supposed to in July of 2001, so.
I wonder what that date means. To them or him or something, I don't know. And here's my favorite.
He is a real wiener.
Okay. Hey, he's got a NY hat on. So.
And it was the fake one had mustard instead of ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I feel very uncomfortable looking at him as a hot dog.
This little girl doesn't.
She's like, ew.
Yeah.
and you know, the beating that Kenny got from his wife.
Yeah.
I hope that Cam gets the same from his dad.
They made Kenny a wiener.
He was already a wiener.
And he fits in there so well.
Because he's a wiener.
Yes.
They didn't have to add hair.
You know what? This should have been his wife.
Well, no, then they could have got him on abuse. He can't be punching his wife. Now, if it was the person beating the hot dog, then yeah, that'd be more accurate.
If I opened up my hot dog at a ballpark and it looked like that, I would be vomiting.
Why is there facial hair on my hot dog?
He's an ugly wiener.
Very ugly wiener.
And he wasn't a winner, or he's just a wiener.
Just a wiener.
I guess that's CBS's discreet way of getting around calling him a dick.
I know. All's fair in lava and war.
So I legit thought that you created these today.
Oh,
I didn't know that they were off of this.
Like, that's amazing.
I was like, damn, how'd you get was he licking his fingers too much from all the Doritos that? ended up like licking his hands off, and then he became part the thing and has nacho cheese coming out of his body now.
Nacho cheese. They did a good job on him, though.
He was very happy with it.
Yeah.
He's like, I look fucking hot.
Well, he's lava. I liked his. There's a couple of them I like. There's some of them that were just meh.
Yeah, like I felt Cedric's was Chelsea's was I feel like they could have done better on Leah's.
I love Leah's.
I love her. They got her pretty good, but they could have made her breasticles so much better.
I feel like they gave her a considerable amount of breasticles. Now I'm a little concerned because the other one there kind of looks like a fat child.
Oh, what was that? Garbage Pail Kids?
Yes.
But I love that they just put slop. couldn't have even made it better. Just slop. I do really like her outfit though.
I thought that was a good one.
Chubby chaser with a heart in it. Watch, that'll be her underwear brand logo when she gets out.
Hey, I wouldn't blame her for capitalizing on it.
Just
see how much royalties she's got to pay CBS for that.
Make it D'Angelo size. I don't think they did her face very well.
No.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, they gave her too much of a chiseled jaw.
And she
the
smile,
yes. Eyes and eyebrows, yes, but they made her jaw way too wide. And
yeah, more masculine, yeah.
For a robot, they could have given her better robot boobs.
She ain't got no boobs.
She's got better than that. and of course, because I have to speak from an artist standpoint, her torso is not connected to those legs in any way. Whoever the artist was did not put a connection between the torso and the legs.
Huh. Well, she got a tail? What is that?
No, you can see it. One of those is going off into the back down there, but that's not holding the legs to the torso.
No, it goes down like a...
It's hooked into the floor somehow.
Oh, yeah, maybe. They're trying to keep her... Well, maybe they did when her walking.
Well, because dude with the mullet back there is freaking out because that's the hottest woman he's ever seen.
That's true. Let's see what I'm missing. Yes, like your real one's better. Yes. Well, energy and vibration frequency. In fact, everything's just energy and frequency. Without our energy, beholding the energy of a tree, for example, the tree doesn't exist. He's got to be high.
Thank you, Salty Dog.
He ate a gummy.
Even I'm not that drunk. Has it appeared in front of you? Think of yourself as the tree. What does it feel like? Oh, God. Go to hell.
He's got those crazy eyes.
Come on, Amanda. Come on, Amanda.
No, more.
You can't hold out. You can't hold out on us now.
No more. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you.
Sorry.
And his was the stop sign wasn't there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone holding a stop sign.
And I think they did Quinn. I don't know. He's in a
hair.
straight jacket.
I love it. I love the straight jacket. He was insane. Love it. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought he was that crazy.
Even with it being Quinn's sanity, I still feel like it would have been better had they put the ultimate bad hair day because of where his hair is.
Well, his hair's got superpowers.
Yeah.
So these people.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah. I just don't think that his face they did.
The size of that nose ring. Come on, people.
Yeah, I don't
Get
think
with the program.
I don't think they did him any justice with his jaw or something with that one. I don't know. And then our favorite,
Kicking
the
ass.
Little Rebel. Yep. She needs to come through tonight.
Yep. Pretty sure they made her significantly taller.
I think it's the skates.
I really like the detail on the skates though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the artist did a good job.
And for hers, it was there was a line down the
middle.
Yeah,
the street.
The yellow lines down the middle.
That's right. You got me yawning now.
Was that all of them? Or did we miss somebody?
No.
Oh, I didn't get a good look at hers.
What was she saying about this? Looks like her dad or something?
So
Makensy's
on
dad.
on the mixed up one, the guy that's in the green basket's head was over on the mitten, and mitten guy was over on the green basket. And MJ was remembering that because the guy that's in the green basket looks like her dad.
And he does. When they showed the video of families, her dad does look like that guy.
Okay.
I love the look. The look on her face is very T-core.
Yeah, they did her face great, yeah.
They made her very Carmen Electra / I can't think of what the name is.
Cross her and you're in deep knit. I didn't get that on the show.
Yeah, those were really good.
I am missing one. Oh, I just didn't show it. Because it's traumatized me.
Oh God. If they did anybody dirty.
Oh yeah, they did her dirty. They did her very dirty. I'm traumatized by this one. So
oh God.
Hey, is that Hosea?
Oh my God. Like they did pretty darn good on everybody else's faces, but damn if they didn't.
They trolled her up.
Yep.
They did.
And what was hers? Hers was something with the writing down here was yellow or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
on a couple of them, the color on the text was different. I think that's what it was on Quinn's too.
That one just traumatizes me.
They made her in that picture look older than Angela.
Yeah.
You're right.
Maybe they thought she was a twit too.
It's possible.
It's quite possible. Well, she was.
I mean, I would have called her a twat, but
yeah, it's quite possible. Did we see that one? Yeah, we saw that one. I think we've seen them all now.
Yeah, I think that was all of them.
But yeah, they usually do a good job with them. It's my favorite competition of the year. But yeah, and yes, I'm sure it's tiring and taxing and blah blah blah, but you're a football player.
You're an athlete, Cam.
What is wrong,
Cameron?
With you? They didn't even tell him his time. That's how bad it was.
Well, when they're all shitting on him for doing worse than Kimo.
Agreed.
Pretty bad.
Agreed.
So our top three in no particular order was Kimo, Chelsie, and MJ. Kimo came in third place at 30 minutes and 27 seconds. And MJ came in first at 13 minutes and 51 seconds.
I just want to comment on one thing.
I love that.
Oh yeah, hers is great. But they're going the wrong way with Bidenomics.
Oh yeah, we gotta.
And all the others this year was $2.99.
Well, hers is allowed to be $1 more expensive because it's Julie's.
Okay, I'll buy
just
that.
hers. But so MJ takes first place at 13 minutes and 51 seconds, which honestly kind of surprised me because it seemed like she took a lot longer, but they make it seem that way. But so that is MJ's third time winning a veto. And Chelsie is just holding out hope that MJ doesn't go through with switching up things and deciding to pull Rubina down and put Cam up. But they then proceed to go on about how unhappy they are with Cam's bullshit because they're all sitting there talking about what their strategy was. And he's like, well, yeah, I was doing this, but then, I had to take some breaks. And everybody's just like,
excuse me.
I was tired.
I'm not very good at comps and I was getting tired.
He has the Ix.
Whatever the fuck that was. I've never heard of that in my life.
Oh, the Ips. Yeah. It's from How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
But so Chelsie and MJ go in to talk and are like, look, this motherfucker's throwing comps because we're the two that are carrying him the whole way. We're the two that are getting blood on our hands. And he's throwing comps because he knows that we're going to carry him along. So fuck this piece of shit. But yet we're still going to keep him. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So once again, for I believe probably the third week in a row, once again, MJ is like, well, this is really making me think about how I'm going to use the veto and bullshit.
Why does she keep letting Chelsie tell her what to do? It kills me.
Because she ain't got no balls. The woman has no testicles at all. No, even no lady balls. I bitched about this last week. Because Chelsie was ranting and raving about how it's so great that MJ won head of house because I basically ran her last head of house. And
Yep. She did.
Here we go again.
Yep. And then Chelsie takes a turn of delusion and starts venting her frustrations to the fish before feeding them.
I love how they were doing the words for the fish.
Yep.
Who's Uncle Cam?
And then is in the pantry venting her feelings to the camera while Cam is standing right outside the door. And he's like, I can fucking hear you, right? And I don't know if this is part of her game plan or another one of her oops, I just told Angela I was looking for other pawns when I had just told her that she was the pawn moments of, well, MJ's pissed at you and she's thinking about putting you up. So, and he's like, well, if she does, it's stupid. And I'm just going to go talk to her. So
she's overthinking it, I believe is what he said.
Well, and he said it was going to be stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be smart enough to know how to drown kittens.
No.
But it was just another very unproductive conversation of which basically she's like, yeah, I don't believe that you're not throwing comps. And he's got the icks or whatever the fuck it is. He gives me the ick. So then we have the veto meeting where we break our streak of 12 uses in a row, of which MJ decides that she is not going to use the veto, which of course makes Chelsie very happy. But she's like, oh, but I also haven't forgotten about Rubina talking shit to her in her ear, so I'm going to remember that. And we get to take a nice little swing by the jury house where hopefully his time in seclusion has put Quinn in his right mind a little bit. And I was very, very surprised that, so when T-Core shows up, they both sit down and she gets to show him what happened that last little bit before she left. I was very surprised that they both thought that it was Chelsie that was the only one that voted to keep her to stay, and that Kimo voted with everybody else.
Yep.
So I hope to hell with him going to jury now, it gets brought up and he's like, no, bitch. But Quinn also made note that, and I'm sure he's also saying it because he's just trying to get some ass. But he thought that Leah putting up T-Core was a big move for her to make. And so then Leah and Angela show up and they go over each of their days, and Angela hasn't changed at all and feels that Quinn is still a little salty about some things. And Angela could not fathom the idea that Leah might actually have a crush on Quinn. So if we get more footage of the jury house, we might actually have something else to watch, Amanda. So you never know. Though I don't know that I want to see Quinn without his clothes on. So
no,
I'm just good. To be fair, if they what is happening?
Two contestants from last season. So.
Well, they seem like they're having a good time. I want to touch that man's hair.
They always have one that has crazy hair.
Well, we got crazy hair and crazy eyes this season, so. But
they did bad last season. I was just looking back. They had some crazy punishments. Like they had to wear this.
Oh my god!
All for like a week, except to like brush their teeth and shit. And this is a couple that really liked each other. America and Corey.
Well, at least they're in solitude together.
Yeah, well, she's pregnant now, so.
Me too, salty dog. Me too. But so we go back to the house for everybody sings Julie a nice little song, and that was super cute. And everybody gets a nice little message from home, which I really want to figure out who Rubina's sister is, because I swear to God that could have been her twin.
Yes. I said the same thing.
So Rubina gets to hear from her mom and sister. MJ gets to hear from her mom and dad and her brother. Kimo gets to hear from his mom and brother. Cam gets to hear from his dad, who I hope viciously beats his ass after he gets home.
His dog.
And Chelsie gets to hear from her whole fucking family, pretty much. And the dog, which she was just happy to see her dog. But I don't blame her. I'd feel the same way.
Agreed.
Y'all get out the damn way. Where's the cats?
That was a touching moment. It was like
it was
there.
Yeah, it was cute. It was nice, and they were all really happy about it. So MJ is still left deciding that she can't really decide whether she'd rather take Rubina to the end or Cam to the end. And her and Chelsie were kind of talking all that stuff over again. And Chelsie again goes and reports everything back to Cam. And the two of them are starting to think that, you know, heavens to Betsy, she might be playing Big Brother and she might be playing both sides.
Makes sense.
But that's crazy. Who would do that? Who would play the game?
I heard another podcaster earlier talking, and he said that Makensy is the only one that hasn't been in a large group, even a trio. She's just kind of tagging along at this point with those two, even though she thinks she is.
It started out with her, Leah, and Matt.
But then her and Leah split up. Was it because of Cam?
I don't even remember at that point.
I think when Matt left, and he was the first one to leave, they started out together. But then when Matt was gone, that was kind of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that kind of killed her social game because she clung to him at the beginning when she was put up the second week.
Mm-hmm. And no, Salty Dog, I'm not sick of hearing Shy talk. I could listen to her talk all day.
Go get a drink and be salty somewhere else, Salty Dog. All right.
It's like an angel licking my eardrums.
Yes, she has a beautiful voice.
So, in a very different turn of events from last week, of Kimo trying to talk game with Cam again, this was actually a very productive conversation, and it's starting to get Cam thinking that it would be better to get Kimo on his side and take out Rubina, and get Kimo thinking that they could be like a final two thing. And Kimo and Chelsie go to talking, and of course she can't believe anything that comes out of her mouth, but she says that she doesn't want his journey in the game to be over. But they're kind of having the same conversation. Well, then Cam and Chelsie go to talk, and Chelsie is shocked that Cam has actually been thinking.
Yep.
Actually thinking about the game for once in the whole time that he's fucking been here. So they're talking about how more than anything they think that Kimo would probably vote out MJ next week, but they don't want to make, Chelsie says she doesn't want to make a big move without talking to MJ first, but MJ is still pretty dead set on her original decision of Rubina being the pawn, Kimo being the one that they're after, and him being the main one that's gone. But from last week, what she said was that she doesn't really have a preference. So Chelsie asks her again, you know, do you actually have a preference as to who goes home? And how did Kimo and Rubina become a $750,000 question? How did choosing between the two of them become a $750,000 question?
And it is a $750,000 question. I don't think it's quite the Leah move, but
I can make that happen for you, Warren.
But yeah, I don't think it's to the level where I think Leah started this screw up that we're in right now. I don't think that question is to this. Now, if T-Core was still there, T-Core and Leah was still there.
Now, question. Leah,
God love her. We have to say that if they're gone.
Bless her heart.
They've passed.
She had every opportunity to look at who of these trios is the biggest target.
And why not get the target off of your back by putting one from each side up and letting them go at it, and you just be like, "Hey, I'm over here."
Hey, I didn't pick favorites. I just went eeny, meeny, miny, mo out of both y'all. So
exactly, she took out one of her own,
and she left up the strongest group that there was.
Yes.
Now, whether I will brown the meat for you, Warren. Let me get it out of the freezer first. So,
is it a tube or is it a little styrofoam? Never mind. Go ahead.
Both. Oh. Yeah, you freeze it so you keep it fresh, and then you let it thaw out.
No, I'm talking about the tube of meat that you buy. You know, it comes in a round tube.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you still got to leave that out to let it thaw.
Well, I guess, yeah.
You just going to set it in the pan while it's frozen and wait?
Well, I mean, at the firehouse, we could have put it in a big pan and used an electric knife to cut it.
I do not have an electric knife. I just bought a coffee pot today, so...
We had all kinds of
and a toaster. So, I mean, granted, I could have probably thrown it in the air fryer to just let it, but
you need to create an Amazon wish list. You can just post, and then
I've got stuff on an Amazon wish list. I was like, oh, they've got 50-cent plastic bowls and plates. Yeah, that's nice. Remind me to send you a picture of the coffee cups I got today. You'll love them.
Okay.
But so then we get to eviction. The only people voting are Cam and Chelsie. If it's a tie, then MJ comes and votes. Both of them pick Kimo for whatever fucking reason. So I'll be looking forward to Sunday's episode to see if we get the little bit of backstory on how the hell that flipped.
Yeah, the banter.
Yeah.
Well, we started with Kimo, and then it went to Rubina, and now it ended with Kimo.
So I want to know what the hell happened. And typically it's not usually that drastic, but I guess because there were only 2 people voting, it was pretty damn drastic. I'll let you know, Chris. I'll send you the link to my Amazon wish list. A bigger desk. But I guess with it just being 2 of them voting, you're like, what?
Yeah, and
yeah.
Why did they just make them stand up and vote instead of going to the room and do all that? Why not just go, hey, I want you out?
I mean, you're kind of going to figure it out pretty quick, especially if they're both voting like this.
And it's not like I
wonder who picked Kimo and who picked Rubina. I'm not sure out of the 2 of them.
It's not like he's going to fight him or anything, so.
He's going to be like, I got to go deal with Angela's crazy ass anyway, so. So I'm wondering, so it had to, what I figure it had to be, because we didn't see any of it, we saw Kimo's attempt to talk to Cam and talk to Chelsie, but we didn't see Rubina's. So I'm wondering if what we'll see from Sunday night's episode is Rubina had to have gone to the two of them and said something. No, that's my really high-powered sex toy. But so she had to have went to the two of them and said something, or went to MJ and then MJ went to them and said something. So
something happened.
Yeah. I don't know what, but something had to have happened.
So aloha, Kimo.
Yeah, get on at the door.
Yeah, there really wasn't a whole lot to say on what he said when he was going out, other than, well, obviously I got voted out because they thought I was going to win.
That was it. That was exactly it.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. So then this week we've got no, you cannot. Yeah, okay. So we've got hold on, let me get the spiel right. So we've got to get our viewing hours and our subscribers, so you can then go to the Patreon to then find the link to the OnlyFans.
Yes.
I think I got everything in the correct steps.
And you do have to have 4,000 hours in a 12-month calendar year.
Well, Warren, you have to come out of the attic to go play with it, so.
That's right. I forgot. He is in the attic.
Just bring it back and clean it up after. But so this week we have the final veto competition and no show on Wednesday. So
they're doing something, and there has to be.
It's what Julie said. We're on the final veto competition this week, and there's no show on Wednesday, so it'll just be Saturday and Thursday again.
Well, that's ridiculous. I can't live without him on Wednesday.
You've got other things to worry about on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I got enough to worry about. You're right.
Yes, you can, but you will not be paid in money.
Whoa.
Oh, hang on.
I wasn't going any further in my description.
I was kind of wondering where Amanda was going with it.
Because you wanted to move into the attic, Warren.
I thought he was under the deck.
No, Wendell was under the deck. I then removed Wendell from under the deck. He wanted to move into the attic, and then Warren decided he wanted to move into the attic. Then I have spent the last week fighting Wendell off the porch to try to stake claim to one of my closets. So it's been a rough week.
Does Wendell send you messages too?
No, thank God.
I'll give me your email.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
Wow. A little harsh.
I have a very particular set of skills. None of which would be useful in killing a person. But
yeah, well, you know.
What?
Oh, you missed it, Amanda. I had to go threaten Wendell with my taser on Saturday.
Gosh.
And I thought it was even funnier because my taser says "Keep the faith." I already hear enough of that in the morning. I don't need to hear it from Wendell too.
So, what is the game plan from here?
Vote fucking Cam out.
Okay, well, we know that MJ.
You can't be telling my secrets to the general public, Rock Solid. Jesus. You are under NDA on that.
So we know Makensy can't win or can't compete. So it's down to
Rubina's got to win it.
Yeah, she's got to.
And she's got to put up Chelsie and Cam.
Yeah, because if Chelsie wins, she's putting up Rubina.
But so
and
then
Makensy.
who votes then? Is it just MJ?
Just the one person that's not up.
Oh God. She's gonna vote. Gosh. She's gonna vote to keep Chelsie then.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, but please, for the love of God, Rubina, win. Send his ass home.
And win the veto. Well, the veto is the biggest.
Yeah, so she's got to win both head of house and win veto.
Because you're guaranteed final three if you win the head of house.
Okay, but so then hold on. I'm trying to think. So if say MJ wins the veto, nobody can go up in if she vetoes one of them, nobody can go up in their place though. So
because she would.
Yeah.
But would that not be how it works?
Well, she just wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Well, but say she.
You're saying if she won it. You're saying, let's say Rubina
wins HOH. She puts up Cam and Chelsie.
Cam and Chelsie.
Everybody goes to play for veto. Say MJ wins the veto. She's going to take down Chelsie. So then does that just automatically mean Cam goes home?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the most important. You have with that veto, you're picking the final, the third runner up. So that's why the head of household isn't that great of a. I mean, yeah, it's getting you in final three. You're safe. But the veto, that person, because the other two are on the block, gets to say.
If the person on the block gets it, they're just going to change places with the other person.
Yeah, so they just wouldn't use it.
So if Cam and Chelsie are on the block and one of them get the veto, they'll just trade places with Makensy. And Makensy will be on the block with whoever didn't win the veto.
And that one person decides who third is. If Cam wins, he should just be told he lost and he would never figure it out.
I agree, Chris. He'll never know the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, if Cam wins, he's going to put
scream into the ether.
He's going to put Rubina and Makensy.
But if Rubina wins HOH, she can't be put up.
That's correct. Yeah, see, it's complicated. This week is the hardest. And these are usually the hardest contests. I haven't looked to see if they're back yet. But yeah, this is usually the hardest ones.
I guess at that point, your best case scenario is just to not use it so that you're not guaranteed to be the only one left up there. Unless you just don't give a shit if the other person is left up there alone.
Yeah, if you're going to just give them the money. Here, take the money. Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, you pull yourself down and replace yourself with whoever's not up there.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like I was saying, if it's the situation where, because right now MJ would be the oddball if we put it in the scenario of Rubina wins HOH, everybody plays veto. Obviously, if Rubina wins, more than likely she's not going to use it. She probably won't put up MJ. Granted, could be different now.
She would have all the power, yeah, and then except for the vote on who gets third.
But if MJ wins it,
MJ cannot win head of house.
No, if she wins the veto. So would she just vote to not use it and leave? Well,
Two
more
up,
than
yeah.
likely she would vote not to use it because, yeah, okay.
And she would have to go up.
Yeah.
Just
But because she won veto, can she still be put up there?
If she used it on somebody, yes. Because you got to have a third place. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And that has happened in Big Brother history. They have somebody's like,
well,
I mean, Amanda, and then they go, oh, okay, well, Glenn, get your ass up there then. Like, what? Yeah, you gave away the power.
Well, so say, because I haven't seen this happen. So if, like, say, we're still in the same scenario, Rubina's head of house, MJ wins veto, say she takes Chelsie off, could Rubina just say, no, Chelsie, get your ass back up there?
Well, no, that would, because she's given her the power. So she'd be on the block then. And that one person gets to decide. There's only one person voting next week. That's why the veto is the most important comp this week. The veto will be harder than the head of house. The head of house won't be easy because they get consecutively harder, but the veto will be the hardest. And then once we go from there, then then the next contest is for head of house again, and that person is guaranteed second place. And then the other two compete, see who goes home. 2 out of 3 contest is the way they usually do it, if they do it the way they've been doing it. So, yeah, that's why I don't understand why we don't have a Wednesday show. I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I was running behind, so I was fast forwarding because of the, the yellow, orange, phosphine, mustard cloud falling down on my house right now. So,
it's fair.
So I missed Julie say that. They have to have a special coming up then, because they've also got.
I think somebody posted something.
No, they won't tonight.
In the chat.
When they get to top 3, they get them drunk that night, the first night. It's very funny. And then they have a memory show where they show things that happened throughout the season, and they get them liquored up during that. And they do just a show on that. Well, usually, I mean, we're in a weird, what do you call it, cycle or something? I don't know. But yeah, I would think because we've got to have a HOH and we've got to have a veto this week, and somebody's got to go home next week. And then we have to have a top 3 show. And then you have to see, because usually they show the contests for the end of the season, the final second and third.
It looks like it's on Sunday night at 10, Thursday night at 8. Then it's going to be on Friday night at 8 on the 11th. And then it looks like Sunday night, the 13th at 9 p.m. is the final episode. So they're going to have a Friday episode next week.
We're going to have to air ourselves on a lot next week.
The Friday episode, it says, following a live vote, a house guest is evicted and interviewed. Remaining house guests compete for power in the next head of household.
Yep.
We have Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday left. And then that's it.
That's it. You're all done with me.
4 episodes left.
Well, then your show kicks off, so. So yeah.
First.
I have to go seek Aaron out of the ether.
Well, I'm sure being in dispatch, she's probably been busy. So that plus, I don't know what kind of damage they had up there. Mom didn't get anything. So she lives west of Mom, so she shouldn't have got anything. But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, it still rained a lot.
I have a friend in Bluefield that they were without power until yesterday.
Well, I saw a thing on the news that said getting into Asheville may not be possible by interstate until like 2026.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's bad.
And then somebody brought up a very logical but illogical question. At the same time, a lot of these places aren't going to have power. And we have a vote coming up and they're not going to have power. Are they making some kind of arrangements for that?
I'm sure they are.
They have to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have to, because I mean, maybe they put them on buses and take them to bigger cities or something. I don't know, but it seems to me they would have to. Well, I mean, hell.
You can mail it in now too.
Yeah, but there's no roads in some of these places. That's probably the last thing on a lot of these people's mind, to be perfectly honest. But that was something I saw today, and I was like, damn, I don't know if we have a contingency plan for that. So, I mean, well, no matter what anybody says, that part of the country could not be prepared for that size of a hurricane. In fact, I saw something tonight that surprised me. They were talking about comparing it to Katrina. Everybody likes to say Katrina is the biggest, the baddest. Well, NOAA came out and said, no, it's not. Well, I've heard that before already. So,
at this point, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I don't know that it would me either.
But it would clearly have to be the administration, because he would not be smart enough to think of that. Oh my.
Katrina, Category 3, 125 mile an hour max winds, 400 miles wide, wind field 230 miles. Helena, am I saying it right, or is it Helene? Helene. Cat 4, 140 mile an hour winds, 822 miles wide, with a wind field of 370 miles.
Just look at how far north all of that spreads.
Yeah, Katrina didn't make it to Kentucky.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we only got the wind and the rain, but we got it for a while after.
We had no power from Friday till Sunday. Friday at noon to Sunday at noon.
I was lucky enough that I didn't have to worry about that, but we definitely got the wind and the rain.
The whole back end of my truck is full of trash bags full of the food out of our fridge.
Oh, gosh. Well, that happened to us during one, I don't know, in 2014. It made it up to Georgia. Well, it made it up through Georgia and stopped pretty much at our house. I'd say that sarcastically, but literally the top of our county, there was no damage. So
I think we had that in like 2012 here.
Yeah.
And we were without power for like a week.
Yeah. Yeah, we were without power for a week. 40 trillion gallons. Yeah, I heard him say that it was something like the Niagara Falls dumping for like 4 or 5 hours straight.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you're exactly right, but this also exploited. There were 3 dams that failed, but once again, they weren't there. We've never had that much water. And hey, I read today that there's a sunstorm coming Friday, and that it could knock out electronics and maybe the internet. So,
did you say a sunstorm?
Sunstorm, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, and in Atlanta, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, let's see. You had the weather, you got the chlorine cloud, now you got the sunstorm.
Maybe the sunstorm will get rid of the chlorine cloud.
Yeah, maybe the chlorine will block the sunstorm.
There you go.
Either that or I'll turn it into some other
way to look at it, like glass half full on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at anything at this point. Somebody had a picture of Atlanta and there was like an earthquake, a hurricane going through, a toxic fog. And they were like, what's next? And there was like a big, huge chicken looking like it was coming up out of the ocean. Like, why not?
Rock solid.
Hey, I'm glad my boy Kirk Cousins pulled it off.
No.
We can talk about Angela.
We're not Falcons fans over here, rock solid. I'm a Saints fan, so
get the sports out of here.
Falcons.
God.
But yeah, I don't know what's coming next for Atlanta. Who knows? Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if lizards fell from the sky.
Well, I was going to say, let me know when Godzilla decides to come up out of the hollow earth and show up. Let me know. I want to see live footage of that.
Well, I may go live if something major happens in Atlanta. You never know. So anything could happen at this point. I give up trying to figure it out. So
just as long as it happens in your backyard.
Yeah. Well, they were doing crazy talk about using this, talk about sports for a second, the dome here in Atlanta to bring all the injured people to and put them in the dome. I'm like, what? And they were talking about doing that. That was actually a legitimate plan.
I mean, that makes sense.
There's 2 airports close by where they could shuttle them in and out. And I was like, no, what? No.
Are we in The Walking Dead already?
I mean, well, literally, yeah. But that was a legitimate, they were talking about that. And I'm like, what? You're going to be, because we call that in EMS repopulating. Well, that's not repopulating. That's populating. We're going to be bringing people in and populating the stadium. Why? That's just, no, I've never heard of such a thing. So, but who knows? It could be next. It could be tomorrow. We may have an earthquake tonight and a sunstorm tomorrow. But Sunday on my birthday, it'll be perfect weather.
Yep, it will.
There'll be orange lightning coming out of the sky.
Yeah. That's when Bigfoot will show up in your backyard like, hey,
yeah, I'm finally going to let you know I'm here.
Is it all right if I chill out here?
Yeah. You're not, go to Amanda's. You're much safer there than you are in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Out here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So
you might find his girlfriend out there.
It's possible. If you hear strange mating sounds, please record them, Amanda.
I sure will. I hear deer out there mating all the time.
Just be kind and record it over your shoulder. Give them a little bit of privacy. At least you're
Not
just
like
recording.
Yeah.
Stare.
Yeah,
just
hide behind a tree.
Don't get a boom mic. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I'm at least trying to give you guys some of your privacy.
I'll have Abe hold the boom mic while I record it. We got this.
Could you be a little louder, please?
Abe, get the mic closer.
Lord have mercy. Well, if it's the end of the world, might as well.
I mean, the Bigfoots are living in YOLO, so.
What if they become
user? We don't have drones out here.
What if they become toxic Avenger Bigfoot or something? They're like,
oh God,
oh gosh.
Then they'll find nice blind ladies to settle down with.
I'll zoom. I just can't look directly at them, Warren. But I can zoom.
She can zoom out of the corner of her eye. Just she's just got to give them enough of their privacy. Her back is to them. She's just recording through her phone.
Maybe I could use a mirror like they're a basilisk or something.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah. Seeing that this said drone, the Cajun Navy is an all volunteer thing, and they go in and rescue and stuff during emergencies. It's a real big thing. Well, there's an organization now that started up that's doing drone stuff, and they're flying. It may be, I don't know how much a commercial drone or non-commercial private drone can carry, but they're flying out water bottles and dropping them for people. And Pete Buttigieg today said that was illegal and he would put you in jail, our Department of Transportation.
Yeah, if I just get hit in the head with a water bottle, I'll just be like, thanks, guys.
Yeah. You get killed by a random water bottle after surviving a hurricane.
Oh, gosh, I saw someone here got their insulin delivered by drone in the U.S. Yeah. Not here.
I'm pretty sure like Amazon delivers via drone now in some places. So.
Yeah.
Not in Atlanta.
They should just do that here.
Yeah, for us that live out in the middle of bump up Egypt.
Yeah. It takes them like 3 days. I'm a Prime member, and it takes me like 3 days to get something because they refuse to bring it all the way out here.
Well, my son doesn't get mail every day of the week. Like UPS is on Thursday, mail is on Wednesday, and I think maybe Friday or something. There's something weird. And
that's weird.
The UPS guy and the mail person are the same person. And the people that run the post office live in the post office.
What the hell?
Yeah, let me tell you, you thought
what the shit are they running in Vermont?
You thought you were rural. Vermont is very rural. He hasn't got me one single thing yet. It's my birthday. So, but yeah,
don't worry, I've got a very special present for you.
Oh, Jesus. Give me a flashlight, I know it. Please put it in.
Per Brenda's request, I could not find one that was slow enough that wouldn't send you into cardiac arrest.
Like Brenda would know.
Well, she had specifications she wanted, and I could not find one to her specifications. So.
Well, she was very upset when I sent her the picture that Trump was calling me. She was very upset. So
she was just upset it wasn't Barron.
Well, I asked her. I said, "I'm asking him if he knows you," and he says no. So, of course, this Trump didn't speak very good English either. But yeah, I was having fun with it.
It was funny. As soon as you sent that scene from The Office that I was sending the gifts from, just came to mind. Everybody, stay calm. It's happening.
It's happening. I'm being picked. Yeah.
Well,
no,
if you're really really nice to him, then Barron will send you a teddy bear.
I hope so. But Obama called me one year and he wanted my credit card number. I was like, oh.
He was just short on gas.
He wanted a donation for whatever the Democrat National Party is. And he didn't speak very good English either. And
that's fair.
I'll tell you what just flashed up on my screen later. So it had nothing to do with us. It's just total random.
It was a flashlight, wasn't it?
No, it said Matt Barron just wanted to let everyone know that my show is going on hold for a while, and it's from another group I'm in, and that popped up. But at any rate, yeah. So Obama called and needed money for, I guess, his campaign or whatever, and I was like, well, if you let me talk to Obama, I'll give him $5 or something, And they're like, oh, please hold, and I wish I had it recorded. It was the greatest. I was like, well, if you're Obama, why is this? And he didn't know like the answers to basic simple.
Why's your healthcare such shit?
It was. I wish it would have been a great skit. So
it was trial. It was trial runs for SNL.
He had this deep Indian accent. So.
Which, speaking of, throughout all of watching Big Brother, I kept getting Buffalo Wild Wings commercials, and I love Beck Bennett from SNL, and he's now doing the voice of the buffalo on the Buffalo Wild Wings commercials. It made me so happy.
Oh my gosh.
You just put it together. I did not realize that. Okay.
Well, because at first I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Beck Bennett. But then the more I started hearing it, and I heard like 4 commercials, I was like, that's totally fucking Beck Bennett. Because it was like him that pops up as the buffalo at the bar. I think it was beside of like bar. Travis Chelsie, I think. And he's like, well, we're kind of like brothers. Well, does your brother call you often? And I was like, oh my God, that's Beck Bennett. Why is Beck Bennett voicing the Buffalo Wild Wings buffalo? And then there was another commercial with another one of the girls that's on there right now. And I was like, it is everybody from SNL doing commercials now.
They're on break. No, they start their holiday break soon. So
Andy's here to relieve me so I can go to bed.
I figured I'd give you a break, Amanda. So you got to get work tomorrow. You're the only working one in the business here. So
don't have too much fun with your glasses.
Yeah. How your husband when you snuggle up to him? So
no, he's got COVID. He needs to stay on the other side.
Oh yeah.
He'll put a CPAP mask on when I get in there, so I don't have to breathe the same air.
I'd put up a little plastic shirt curtain between the two of you.
Chris, shut the hell up. The only reason I know about Travis Chelsie is because of Taylor Swift. Okay, shut up.
Y'all have a good night.
I know Peyton Manning
See you, man.
and Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we summoned Brenda.
Oh well. Speak of the devil. So.
Brenda, he wasn't down. He wasn't down with the pocket pussy gift.
Yeah. It won't get here in time, so it's a shame.
Oh well, your gift that I have planned for you won't come in time either, but you're gonna love it.
She just did something she robbed somebody's show. I'm not sure what that is.
That's fair.
Okay. That's I
even told him that you had specifications, but he still wasn't down for it.
Send her a link for what, Brenda? What do you want a link to? Good Lord. She's needy. I think all of our fans have went to sleep. There's nobody in the chat but Brenda. They've all left us. Honey, I can look and see how many people are watching. Yeah, so as soon as they bring the feeds up for Big Brother,
chatting with you earlier.
I'll probably stay up late watching it. Damn it.
Rock Solid's still here. So is Warren.
Oh, well, Warren wants the link too. Jesus Christ, just give it to everybody. Oh, what the hell? Just
I got you, Warren.
Oh, Bree. That's not even her real fucking name. Bree.
Shut up. That's a name I grew up with everybody calling me. You be quiet. Look at,
God. Look at what? What am I looking at?
Oh.
What? Is there something wrong with you?
Hurt you. Oh, mate, you might like that.
No.
Yeah, you would. You don't lie. Don't lie, you little schnookums.
There's 3 people. I will boot your ass off my screen. There are 3 people watching our show. So
3.
Hey Brenda, any updates from Susie?
He sent me a picture. He's all messed up and bruised, and they've got his neck in a brace, and he still does not remember anything.
What happened?
Well, that's what happens when you don't wear a helmet on a 4-wheeler.
Oh, I was going to say she finally had sex. So.
No. Shut up, Glenn.
No, we don't need pictures of that.
Roger had an accident.
Is Roger okay?
Yeah, well, I hope so. She's still up there at the hospital with him, but they air backed him. They flew him in a chopper to the hospital. So,
gotcha. Well, way to come and bring the show down. Thanks.
Sorry. What do you want me to do?
Nothing.
Spit my teeth out.
Cut the feed. I was just looking. I just pulled my YouTube screen up to see if
the hookers out
watching. Oh, I didn't look at that. And I noticed the other show that covers.
But one got picked up earlier, Shay.
Oh, you missed that.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You missed the fight last night, too, apparently.
There was
a fight?
Was
it a hooker fight?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Don't worry, I missed it, too.
Son of a bitch.
Well, as soon as Glenn's done talking, I'll tell you what happened.
Go ahead. It's just my fucking show. Go ahead.
So they were walking by each other, and I guess somebody said something to the other one, and she like whipped around and did this whole full-on big smack off right across her head. Dropped her stuff, and then she got up, and they started boxing, and a wig came off, and a top came off, and a skirt came off. And they were on the ground. Good. It was pretty bad. I was like, and the person operating the camera was zooming in instead of looking.
He's like, all right, can I spy a titty? Is there a titty out?
Yeah, Chris, if I could figure out how to have recorded that, I sure would have recorded it. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. That was worse than the girl that was in my club that got knocked out by a damn caboodle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She woke up on the floor and looked at me and said, what happened? I said, bitch, you got knocked out with a caboodle.
She's like, is that code for something?
Oh, no, caboodles are
No, I know what a caboodle is. I own one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Glenn, would you like to say anything?
No.
Yes, Brenda. Did any titties pop out?
Well, yeah, somebody lost a shirt. And they were rubbed all up against the hot street. So, you know.
Ugh. It wasn't that one that we saw the other night with the really saggy titties, was it?
No, it was, one of them was the one that you liked her outfit the other night.
Oh, was she getting her ass kicked or?
Oh no, because the other one was a real skinny one.
Okay. Oh, so she dresses well and she can kick ass.
Oh, she had it all going on. Yep.
She's my favorite.
I just thought maybe one stole one from somebody. I don't know.
Well, she got her ass handed to her, so.
Yeah, she did.
It happens.
Well,
I don't see any lines right now.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's just mad he's not getting a pocket pussy now.
Yeah.
I was offering that's what you should get because I got one for another friend of mine for his birthday one time, and he was a single young soldier, and he was kind of embarrassed when he opened it up in the middle of the bar in front of everybody. He dropped it in the bag real fast. But then he ended up telling me months later that thing had lots of miles on it.
I'm gonna send you something, Brenda.
Oh my God.
Apparently they work very well. Oh, let's see. Let's see what I'm getting. Or let's see what Shay just sent me.
No comments on it.
Holy. Okay. That might be about right.
Pretty good, isn't it?
I'm gonna eat my alcohol.
That good, huh?
Andy, go away.
I killed Andy. Andy, come back. We like you when you have a red face. Hey, Shay, I got a pair of sunglasses for that thing. Check that out. Little aviators.
Oh,
little
I
aviators.
love it.
Yeah, they're Putin's little aviators.
Oh.
Yes, my dog has sunglasses. Andy, come back.
Isn't that great? I think that's going to be a great gift.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Andy, what are your thoughts?
No comment.
Okay. I'll take it you approve then.
Don't microwave. Oh, the glasses? No, I would never do
Or the
that.
titties. Don't microwave the titties either.
I think it's talking about the hooker. It's bad to microwave your hooker too.
Well, this is Warren, so there's no telling what he meant.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, you got to nibble a little bit more.
What?
Nibble it just a little bit.
You gotta nibble your microphone a little bit more, Brenda.
Oh. Yeah. I would so laugh if my teeth got stuck on that damn thing.
Oh, that would be TikTok gold.
It's much smaller if you take off the phone.
There you go. Don't. He's shy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what would be funny is if both of you sets of teeth got stuck on them.
Yeah. And they almost did because it's dry, and I pulled it away and felt them loose, and I had to. Yeah.
It's gotta be moist. God. You gotta. What is it? Put a little hot two on that? Is that what it is?
Yes. Spit on that.
Hair in my mouth. Do I have hairs on my damn?
I don't want to know where you're putting it, Brenda. You can't
Well,
be riding the microphone.
They belong to the dog. What the hell were you doing up here using my microphone?
Well, his ass was itching. Did you take him to get it shaved?
Not yet. He's got to go this weekend.
Yeah, you're supposed to blame it on Jack, Brenda.
Jack doesn't touch anything on my desk. He's scared to death too. Yeah, he's afraid he's going to turn something on or something.
Blow up.
Hold on, Brenda. I've got a.
Oh God!
I've got a coin. I got to show you. Hold on.
Oh! Got to see the coin. Got to see the coin.
Oh, I think I know the one she's talking about. I just ordered another coin tonight, actually.
You did? What kind of coin did you order?
It's a police department down in Florida. They put a Halloween one out, and their Jeep, and the Jeep pickup, is got Bigfoot riding in the back of it. And I was like, oh, I got to have that. So.
Really?
Yep.
Bigfoot in it? Oh.
Yep. I was like, gotta have it. Sold.
I went to AI. I did a thing. I did this thing. I used AI for the very first time, and AI generated backgrounds for my cryptid show. I got a really cool one of Bigfoot standing with the moon shining over his head.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Tommy made some of Bigfoot sitting around with some other Bigfoot playing chess, and yeah.
Well, Bobby uses it to make Bigfoot drinking coffee, so yeah.
Yeah. I seen a Bigfoot drinking coffee.
It's the caffeinated cryptid. All right, what are you doing? Oh, I know what Cheyenne's doing. Your camera.
Oh. Where'd you get that? Oh.
Forget what the guy's name is.
Oh.
Yeah, top something.
Yeah, he's in your group.
Yeah.
I've been kind of afraid to order any more from anybody on the groups because the last one, Glenn had to get after him because, he was seriously trying to keep my shit.
Yeah, occasionally. We've had a run of people that we've been keeping an eye on, so.
Well, and I might not have made such a stink if it was only like a $15 coin, but it was a $50 coin. So I was like, Yeah.
Well, I had to make a stink about that one, but he was cool about it.
Yeah. I think he actually made a second run of it to correct it, didn't he?
What?
I don't know.
Yours? Oh.
Well, I got that one as a joke. But then I ended up keeping it because I liked it.
You're like, I'm keeping that.
Well, but when he had originally showed it, it had her face on it. It had a picture of her face. Well, then when it came in, it wasn't her face. I was like, I pre-ordered this. Excuse me.
You're missing something.
But no, he was cool about it.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Because there was issues with them coming after him for her face being on it, and
which is really surprising because
she's pretty popular now. So
she's got the #3 podcast. It's Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson, and Haktua Girl, whatever her name is. So yeah, I think we're like number 368. So I don't think this 12 months I'm going to get my 4,000 hours in. You do know that, Brenda. They changed it. 4,000 hours during the calendar year to get monetized. So won't happen for me for another year.
I don't. Oh, so they don't go by like subscribers, viewers, and all that?
They do. You have to have 1,000 subs.
Oh, okay.
And 4,000 watch hours. So your videos.
But they don't go by. They don't go by a collected watch hours. It's that many watch hours in a year.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep. So, yeah, that's a lot of watch hours. So, I don't think I'll get it this year. Probably not next year. Once the FN contract's up, I'm retiring. I'm done with this.
You could always turn it on your phone and just set it down every time you have a show and just turn it on and just watch it, or not watch it and just let it play and just create your own watch hours.
You'd have to have a fake account, and then they'd probably catch that, and then that phone would have to be watching the same video for 80 hour work week. So, yeah.
80-hour work week.
Yeah. No. It'd be longer than that.
Well, I did that for a while. Like on the TV, I would just put it on the TV and mute it to let it keep playing. But you'd have to keep it on repeat.
Yeah. I think it only keeps, like, if you watch it once, I think it only counts out as like once. So they got some weird formula. I don't know.
I I put YouTube on my TV, and the other night I had the show on in the background, but I muted it. I had to. And then I was on our show, and then I had Rumble up on another tab and on my phone, and I was like trying to make sure it was going to start. I did something different this time, so I'm hoping that it feeds over and records on Rumble. I'm still fighting and trying to get that. I'm missing something somewhere. They're saying that I'm missing something somewhere. So I went through and did something a little different. So hopefully it'll work this time.
Hopefully.
If not, that's it. I'm going to.
Rumble. It's too complicated.
I'm going to not delete my account, but I'm going to get in there and cancel my money that I pay them every month to go live because it's not working. And then I'm just going to continue to upload to them because I'm not going to fight with them anymore. I'm tired of fighting with them.
Yeah. I tried to stream, and it just was too hard. And it's too hard now. Eventually you're going to have to pick one. And Google owns YouTube. It's the king of the street, so it'll end up being YouTube. So,
not if they keep this crap up.
That's if you're the only game in town. Somebody else bigger going to buy them? Hardly.
Maybe Elon Musk shouldn't spend his money on CBS. Maybe he should spend it on YouTube.
We'd have to buy Google, and that's a lot of stuff. They own everything. Google is effectively the government. When you think about it, they tell you where to go in your car. They tell you who's calling you. They tell you what you're watching. They're effectively the government. Google is
They
the
know
government.
your emails.
Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah. Google is God. They just forgot a D in there. So
They are not God.
well, I don't know. They seem to think they are. All right. Well, I'm going to sign off because the Big Brother show is over. And I looked to see we were not the only ones that used a comic book for our show. I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised, but I had that before them. So,
Comic book?
yeah, you would have had to watch my show to understand. So,
I was doing another one.
yeah, well,
I was on somebody else's show tonight.
It's always an excuse. So,
Hey, well, at least she didn't send you the link to it.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Fight me. Wendell sent you the link. Brenda did not.
I would have deleted it. Shannon, do we have Saturday figured out yet?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
At some point in time, I need to put it up.
Your name is now Nunya. Nunya business. Mind your business.
I guess technically Kyle could put it up. I don't know.
No,
We got it. It's fine.
You're
gonna love it.
I'm
something.
gonna be drunk.
I would suggest it.
Great. I'll just kill the feed.
You should be so glad that you have friends that love you.
I don't have any friends. Nobody likes me. Maybe Warren. Definitely not Wendell. Good night, everybody.
That's amazing.